2012年 LG 春季经销商展览于2月29至3月2日在多伦多举行。与往年不同的是 ，LG 今年特别选择了在 Art Gallery of Ontario 举行。非常荣幸的 WOWTV 被 LG 邀请到展览中心去体验他们最新的产品。下面就请跟着我们和 LG 公司的公共事务经理 Frank Lee 一起了解一下这些产品吧。
It's our pleasure to have you with us. It's really exciting as we showcase the new exciting products for this year. And you're right, we have a double range oven. Basically, it allows you to cook 2 different items at 2 different temperatures at the same time. So imagine you're doing the roast or a turkey, and then at the same time in the upper drawer, you're gonna do your dessert, like a cake or another entree, but cooking at 2 different temperatures.
But how can you control the temperature?
So you actually have 2 different controls, and the 2 cavities are separated and they're insulated. So the heat from one doesn't affect the other one. But more importantly, the upper drawer, the oven on the upper one, has a unique technology called infrared grill. It's the same technology used in professional kitchens of restaurants. It's called a salamander. It uses something called infrared grill, which is like a carbon fiber element encased in a glass tube. I mean, traditional elements are a coil, and that coil, it takes time to get heated up. So you remember the electrical range with the coil. When you turn it on, it could take a few minutes before you get the optimum temperature. With the infrared, it's actually instant heat. As soon you can put your hands on it, when you turn it on, if you want 350, instant 350, no wait time. It saves you 24% off your cooking time. But the good thing is that, yeah, it can go, it will hit the right temperature, and it'll be quite hot, of course, when you're doing your cookies and all that. The best part of it is, because the infrared technology is very thin, it's actually recessed, hidden in the ceiling of the oven. So you could actually put your hand in there and there's no risk, very little risk of you burning yourself, right? Which is really important. So you get the most usable space. So for large pans or dishes, you could actually use that. Another benefit of this is that the entire, even the other oven and below, the heating coil is hidden and sealed underneath. So it's safe and also easy to clean.
Frank, I saw a French door fridge here, so can you just mention more about the product?
Well, the French door refrigerator is not an LG invention. It actually existed before, but it never really took off with consumers. So we brought it back and put a lot of emphasis on it. What's exciting about it is that you have that side-by-side convenience, so you can put wide trays in. So if you have a party at your house and you do like luncheon meats or shrimp cocktails, you usually have to do that right before your guests arrive, because there's no place to safely store it. With the French door, you have all that great usable space. On top of that, the freezer is in the bottom, and because cold air falls and descends, it's the best place and it's energy efficient. But what's really exciting about the fridge is that it's the same size of fridge, but increase the usable space. You're getting more and more storage. For example, a 36-inch wide refrigerator generally is about 25 cubic feet of storage. With LG, you can go from 25 all the way to 31 cubic feet. That additional space without changing the physical size of the fridge, that's 6 more basketballs that could fit into a refrigerator. It's actually a lot more usability. So the fridge becomes like an armoire in your kitchen, right? Because food organization is hard to do. The better you organize your food, A, you're going to minimize waste of food, and you're able to see and use it more frequently. People don't use up all the vegetables or the fruits in their house because they don't see that they have apples or oranges. So you're not really stretching your grocery dollar. You're wasting your money back. So by making it easy to organize with usable space, all that benefit comes in. And the way we do it, we have insulated panels, and it actually vacuums in this panel, and a vacuum doesn't allow heat or cold air to transfer. And so by making the walls of the fridge really thin, you could actually create that extra space. Well, we use LED lighting, right? So LED lighting makes it more energy efficient. You get better performance, you could see. So if you can see into the fridge more clearly, then you're able to make choices and notice, oh, we do have a head of lettuce, or we do have enough oranges. I don't need to go buy more, right? And it also gives you wise decisions on your menu selection for that night. But more importantly, LED lights are really small. So they could be recessed into the walls of the fridge, also giving you more usable space, and they're energy efficient.
So the LED lights is saving the energy for your fridge.
Yes. All these small savings add up to a big benefit to the consumer. So better insulation, so you're making the fridge work less. LED lighting, less draw on electricity, and also the very fact that we have a door-in-door feature where you can actually access readily available orange juice, milk, butter, or cheese from outside without having to open the entire door. That's a 5% savings on energy. So add all that up, that's a considerable difference each month. For people who are like fishermen, and they go out fishing, they bring back all their catch, and they want to freeze it after they clean it, they have the actual option to have more space. But more importantly, when you're entertaining guests, you have a big weekend, family coming over, you're celebrating someone's birthday, a reunion or something, all of a sudden you need more refrigerator space potentially, right? You have that option to clear out the freezer, and then days before the event, you now have more fridge space to be able to store your food.
在下一期的大多故事中，我们将给观众朋友们带来 LG Smart 3 TV 和多功能洗衣机的介绍。
感谢收看今天的大多故事，我们下期再见。